Hi, today I want to talk to you about uh, the idea of building a network. By simply talking to people and saying hello, you have the chance to expand your network and make your opportunities for both business and professional life even stronger. While those of us who are in an online class, we don't have the ability to talk to the person next to us. It's not like we can reach them over and say introductions. So we have to ask ourselves, what kind of format do we have that allows us to get to know each other in a more physical way? The answer to that is simple. It's our email process. By simply looking into talking one another, we can communicate via email and through our discussion boards. Through the discussion boards, we get an idea of who we are, what kind of ideas that person has, and maybe if they have any similar interests. Well, by going across those interests, we are able to communicate with people, connect with people, and find people who share something that we all care about. Now, for the people like me who have a tough time communicating, the email is a lot more simpler because you get to meet each other in a safe environment and be able to communicate freely and say pretty much whatever you want without the fear of rejection. The worst they can do is not respond to your email. Now, there's other types of classes that we have to go to in the classrooms where we actually have to meet people and say hi to these scary strangers who are all around us. That's what we need to think about as well. How do we get to know people in a live, face-to-face situation? The easiest, simplest way is to say hello. My name is Amos. I'm going for a nursing degree. What are you studying to become? By asking that simple question, you get to find out a couple of things. Number one, their name, which is pretty important when you're deciding to communicate. And number two, maybe they're in the same major that you are. Maybe they want to pursue the same things in life. If they are, you can say, well, where are you at? You can find out who their favorite teachers are, which subjects they think were the hardest, so you can plan for that, or which subjects were the easiest. You know, maybe I can counter this with this. That way also you get to find out more about their networks, what helped you to get past that class, what helped you to survive through that. And then finally, if they're not in the major that you're going for, you can still talk to them. That doesn't mean they're out of the network. I have, my mother has been a nurse for a long time. My father is also a nurse. So besides me having the ability of getting information through that network, any other nursing student who wants to talk to me can ask questions and I can help them. And the same thing for the mechanics out there. If you want to be a mechanic when you grow up, maybe you have a friend who all he does is send his friends to go see you. That's an establishment of the network. Now, we talk about people who have online classes and how to communicate when you're face-to-face, but what about people who have common interests with you? How do we find them? The answer is simple. CWI provides that for us. If you go onto the main page of the CWI website, cwidaho.cc, and go to the Current Students tab, you'll find the student groups, student clubs. If you go to the student clubs, student activities link, you'll find the different clubs that are here at CWI, the name of the person who leads them, and a contact number. This is important because you can ask questions, make sure this is something that you're particularly interested in, and find out how to join. And once you join, you're going to be with a bunch of people who understand that you have the same likes as them. You have a common interest. So it's a lot easier to talk to them and say, hey, can you help me out? Can you give me advice? Can you help me? Now, after you get through all of these, the last question still remains. Okay, I've built my network, now what? Well, it's simple. Networking is a tool that you're going to need all your lives. It doesn't stop when you graduate through CWI. Networking is a tool that will help you with your neighbors, with your coworkers, with the people that we're in contact with every day. Maybe one of them is the next Bill Gates. Maybe one of them is the next person who's going to be your boss. By simply introducing yourself and trying to find out what kind of relationships you can have with them, you'll be able to better yourself both professionally, socially, academically, whatever way to benefit you. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and hopefully we can help build each other's network, and we can be responsible for achieving the goals that we're looking for. Thank you.